Okay, so I feel like that chick from All That, where she's like, Amanda Bynes, she's like, "Dear Ashley, that's me." That's what I feel like right now. Today we're getting real. What's up, YouTube? I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome to my channel. I am with KG Financial. My name is Kim Graham, and this is my channel specifically for LuLaRoe retailers and their businesses. So if you are a business owner with LuLaRoe, or if you're a small business owner and have a boutique, you might find a lot of my videos really entertaining and also really pertainable to you. Relatable to you. What is that word I'm thinking of? You might find them interesting. They might be able to help you. So I really talk mostly about budgets, about how to start your business, about how to make sure that you're profitable, and that you're having a really great business. That's really what I like to talk about. I want to make sure that your business is serving you and your family and your dreams and your goals the best way that it possibly can, and teach you how to grow your business in a way that is sustainable. Not just going for those sales, but also thinking about profits, because a lot of us join this business, this opportunity, or say, I want to be a business owner, but have no business background and may not have done the research to figure out what it is to actually be a business owner. So I'm here to kind of guide you through that. I have lots of tips, tricks, and ideas. I also have courses that are specifically for small business owners. And so if you would like any of that information, make sure you click below. But today we're gonna get real. Today I'm gonna tell you about something that I did today. I quit. I did it. So I quit LuLaRoe. I have made the decision to cut my ties as a retailer with LuLaRoe, and I'm going to tell you why. So if you're interested in that and you're like, ooh, I want to hear all the juicy details, then make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so before people go crazy, because I'm going to make sure that the thing says I quit, and I know that people are going to be like drawn to it because it might be something that people are like, oh my gosh, she quit. There's some big, huge scandal about. Let me tell you right now, I have no scandal with LuLaRoe at all. In fact, I love it. I love the company. I love what I was able to learn in my 3 years working with them. I love what it did for my family. I love that I was able to have my boutique in my house while I was having my child, and that it was able to grow and fluctuate to the needs that I needed depending on what my family was looking for. And I loved that. I loved my customers, my clients. I loved the people that I was able to connect with. And it was just, I love it. I loved it. And so you might be saying, well, why did you leave? I have something very seriously deep down inside of me, a need to help people with their finances. And moreover, I think this time, and I think, and for you, whether you're a retailer or whether you're trying to decide what to do with your life, I think everything that we go through, it has a reason. Like there's a reason for the season that you're in, okay? And I think that season of me being with LuLaRoe, my season of being within a partnership and working part-time with LuLaRoe and full-time as teaching, and then also being pregnant, and then my time of saying, okay, I'm gonna do this on my own, was huge. That was a pivotal moment for me, because before I always dreamed about having my own business. I always dreamed about starting something on my own, dreamed about being my own boss, and not because I was like done with the man or whatever. It had nothing to do with that. I knew that I had something inside of me that I wanted to share, but didn't know how to go about it. I didn't have the steps in front of me to do it. And LuLaRoe was the vehicle to help me realize that I could do it. LuLaRoe was the way for me to kind of see different facets of me as a business owner, as a businesswoman, and figure out that, like, oh my gosh, I do have a voice. Oh my goodness, I do have influence. And if I really want to go for something, there are resources for me to go ahead and do that. And that's what it gave me the opportunity to do. When I turned 30, I'm 31 now. When I turned 30, I decided, okay, this is it. I'm done. I'm done teaching, and I'm going to do this full time. I'm going to do this from home. I'm not going to rely on, like another check that's consistent. We're going to do this. I'm going to be on a fluctuating income. And I truly attest that my ability to teach you, my ability to coach you through understanding what to do with fluctuating incomes and understanding how to budget through them and understanding how to budget for your business is because of LuLaRoe and the opportunity that I took for myself to push, to jump and say, I'm going to do this on my own. So, and in that year and a half of doing it on my own, almost 2 years of doing it on my own, even more so, it was even more amazing because I got the opportunity to do so many things. I got the opportunity to go on the cruise. I did a YouTube social challenge, and I think it's on this channel. If not, it's on another one. But I did the YouTube social challenge. And I got on the cruise, and I met so many amazing people, and those resources are so valuable. Of people that I've met and nuggets of information that really helped me make the decision to decide that it's time for me to move on. And it was, I also had an opportunity to do a shoot. I went to California, did a photo shoot, which was something I never would have dreamed. I always thought it would be really cool, but I never thought it would actually happen. And it was just so awesome to be able to do that. And it was a great opportunity for me to meet some of the people who make this amazing world of LuLaRoe. I think it's a great company. It is so amazing to see how they've grown, how they really do care about their retailers. They really do. They put on some amazing parties and they're just a really great company to work for, to work with. And if you are working with them, and if you are passionate about selling and you're passionate about the clothes that they push out, do it. Here was the reason that I decided that it was time for me to let go. And it wasn't, it was even before then. In fact, I can go back to, I have another YouTube channel that we're never gonna let surface the earth. And I made these videos, or maybe they're on this channel. They might be on this channel. You should go back and look. In February of last year, I made a video talking about how passionate I was about the fact that retailers don't know how to pay themselves and that retailers are unsure of how to budget. And that was something that just kept eating at me. And I thought maybe it's something that it's eating at me right now, but maybe I'll get over it and I'll move on. But it never happened. I kept seeing a need, and I kept wanting to understand how to help people. And I kept seeing boot camps being put up everywhere else by different coaches and mentors, and they were awesome, but they weren't able to give the one-on-one accountability that I know that people need. And I knew that I could be that person to give that one-on-one accountability, because I would want to sit with you and help you understand how to make sure that your business was actually profitable. And it's not that I don't want to be a bookkeeper, but I want to empower you to take control over your business and actually do the steps and the actions that you need to do in order to make sure that your business is viable, to make sure that your business is actually thriving financially, not just in the engagement and the clothing and how your boutique looks and all that good stuff, but in the finances, the back part of your business, that it's actually a well-running machine and that you can own that. And that was something that I kept talking to my husband about over and over, poor baby, over again, that I kept saying, oh man, I really want to help people, but I just don't even know how to do it. And I dealt with a serious bout of imposter syndrome where I was like, but who's going to listen to me? It's not like I'm a high seller. It's not like I'm a person who makes high sales. So who's going to listen to me? Because I don't have that accolade behind me. And that's really what people look at when they look for success. They look for, what's your sales tier? I didn't have that accolade, but you know what accolade I did have? I consistently paid my family every single month and was able to run a business that was successful on my terms. That was the only accolade I had. And my husband was like, isn't that what most people would want? Like, most people, no matter what, are not necessarily going to say, oh, I want to have, I mean, they might, I want to have the high sales tier, but don't you want it to be done correctly? Don't you want to grow sustainably to a point where you're able to say, you know what, I am making that much, but I know exactly where every single dollar of my business is going. There's a difference there. And so he kind of gave me the push. And there's another girl, another retailer that I spoke to, where I was kind of like sharing with her my heart and just kind of like saying, what do you think? And she's like, you should 100% go for it. There's going to be people who really need this information. And so it was in October of 2019 that I decided that I was going to just kind of, toy around with it. So I started an accountability group where we just kind of talked every now and then. People were saying they were really into it. And the thing is, like, people are so busy, and I'm still coming up with ideas. People can constantly say they're busy. They're constantly can say that they have excuses of why they can't get their finances to where they need to be. And instead, they'd rather run the rat race of saying, I gotta sell, and then I'll just kind of like paste where it goes, you know what I mean? And then when another leak comes off of the ship, I'll just sell, and patch. But it doesn't have to be that way. And my accountability that in my groups that I worked with made me realize that is how most retailers are doing their business. They're just like going and going. And when the ship starts to like spring a leak, they just go and sell even more, and then they just patch up where they can, and then they keep going. But so although it looks like their sales are doing really amazing, and you think that their space looks like, you know, is like amazing, their ship is actually sinking very slowly. Because they're patching it all up instead of having it gradually move. And there are so many retailers going through such crazy family times, like, you know, like my husband lost his job, and so now I'm the sole, like, we have to, you know, do this on our own, and we had to cash out our, you know, really important account so that we can make this work. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you definitely need to have someone walking you through this, because this is a huge, serious deal that you're going through, and if you do it the wrong way, it could have detrimental results. So anyway, seeing all of that really made me go, this is a huge need, and I don't think I can do both at the same time, but I still continue to try. But then here's the other thing that happened. I have more, it's not just about my LuLaRoe retail sisters that I want to help, because I do want to help. Oh my gosh, I want to help them, and I want to help them succeed. But I also have a huge like brick in my heart to help people with their home finances. It just drives me insane when I hear people in passing, and on any given time, I could hear people talk about how they are paying so much on this, and this is so overwhelming, and I don't know how I'm gonna pay, and I'm gonna be paying this forever. And I'm like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, I wish that you had more peace about the money that you're bringing in, more peace about your situation. And I want to be able to help you. I want to be able to get you on your feet and be able to get you in a system that is working for you, that you know that you have control over your finances. That's where my heart lied. And again, my husband, poor thing, would hear this over and over and over again, and was like, Kim, just do it, start helping people. And people would ask us questions all the time, like, how do you do what we do? How are you both teachers? How are you a teacher, husband? Like, my husband's a teacher. How are you a teacher and your wife is working from home? How are you guys making that work? How are you guys still paying off your house? How are you guys still X, Y, and Z? We just had to tell them, like, guys, like, getting on a budget and knowing your money goes gives you so much freedom to do the things that you actually want to do. And I wanted to be able to help people with that too. And so I kind of felt conflicted, right? In any case, no matter what business you're doing, you're selling something, right? So I'm selling coaching, I'm selling courses, I'm selling the opportunity to get in control of your budget. I feel comfortable doing that because I know that the money that you're investing in me, I know that you're going to get results tenfold over what you invested. I know that you're going to make that money back that you gave to me to help you. And I know that you're going to be able to get that back in, like, I mean, not a lot of time, because you're going to have clarity over your budget, and you're going to be able to say, oh my goodness, this was worth 100% more than what I gave you, 100 times more than what I gave you, because now I have clarity of mind, and that's priceless. I have no problem saying to someone, I want to help you, and here's how much it costs, because I just want to help you, but I also have to feed my family. But I have no problem doing that. But then I started to have confliction with saying, buy a beautiful dress, beautiful as it is, buy this dress, and knowing that the person who's purchasing it on the other end is going through a financial struggle. That hurt me. That hurt me so much, because in my mind I was like, I'd rather take that money and I'd rather give you a coaching session. Like that's where my heart was. And that was something that really resonated with me. And I could not, it would do takeover after takeover after takeover. And at the end I would just be like, this isn't doing it for me anymore. Like, I don't feel that fulfillment from it. I would rather take this much money and know that I helped people get clarity in their finances. Like that would make me so happy to know that I was able to help someone longer than 6 months when you decide that you want to get rid of the item of clothing, or if you decide that you want to give it to somebody else, or whatever the case may be, or that you decide that you don't like that item of clothing and you go to another item of clothing that I might sell you in 6 months. Like, I was not getting the happiness from that sale that I was getting from helping people with their finances. And so that was the thing that really helped me go, it's time. And so in December, I was like, all right, let's do this full force. And so I did it. And then I had my first launch, and it was good. I'm learning so much about business, about online marketing, and it's still something that I am watching grow. But I feel so much happier knowing that I am helping people, and that every single time I have a one-on-one meeting with somebody and they leave going, oh my gosh, my brain, oh, this is amazing, this was so good, I needed this so badly, like this is 100% worth it. That to me is like, this is why I do it. Like I get the excited like chills up and down my spine every single time. And that was the thing that kind of made me go, this is where I'm supposed to be. And so I decided to pull the plug. Now, I do have dreams and goals that I would love, one, to be able to continue to help the LuLaRoe community. I love this community. I love what they stand for, and I want to be able to help these amazing retailers succeed. I don't think there's enough resources out there in this realm, and I want to be that person who's the forefront of it, and I want to be able to help people in need in this arena. So that's why I have this YouTube channel. That's why I have my courses. That's why I want to do more boot camps that are specifically for LuLaRoe retailers, that I can hone in and actually sit down with you and help each and every one of you, as opposed to someone who's like, I'm sorry, I have another, like I'm also running my own boutique and I can't help you one-on-one. I would like to be able to help you one-on-one. So that's something that I really want to do more of, and I know that's going to happen in this year, and that's something that I'm going to push towards. I also I would love, here are some dreams and goals, okay? I would love to be that person that gets asked to be on stage at a convention. I would love to come back and be with my LuLaRoe sisters and LuLaBros and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm here at this capacity. I would love to be asked to come back to do the cruise because that was a banging cruise. And it was so much fun, and it was so great. It was energetic, and I would love to come back and be able to do that again, and be able to bring my husband and be able to come up in this capacity and speak about something that I am so passionate about. So those are some things that I have in the back of my head. Like I hope that I'm able to do that in the future, to do more public speaking for the LuLaRoe community. But I also know that that is a pipe dream. But I mean, you can dream big, right? I also love to be a person where when you onboard, where someone onboards, that I would be the person to coach you and make sure that you are okay with your finances and that you know what you're doing going forward, and be that liaison for you. Like that would be a really great thing. So you can tell that I've been thinking about this for a while. So that is the reason why I quit, but know that it's not like a sad thing. Like I'm sad that I'm leaving my clients, but I am so excited and happy and fulfilled helping people in a calling that I feel like has always been on my life, but just never really knew how to go about it. And I'm so thankful for the time I had with LuLaRoe, that it gave me the confidence to know that I can do this. That I can be a business owner, that I know how to do online marketing because of what I've learned from LuLaRoe, that I do have the ability to do that. And it gave me the gift of being able to stay home with my daughter, of being able to figure out what that was like, be able to navigate what it's like to connect with other people, to be resourceful. And I learned so much, and I am so indebted to that company. And I just really, if anyone was like, I don't know if I should do it, I would say, if you have a heart for sales, if you have a heart for people, if you you love clothing and you like sharing the clothes, do it. It's such a great company. They really do give you a lot of freedoms. And I think that it's a really great company to work for, to work with as a boutique. But definitely if you are struggling in that budget area, figuring out your finances, that is ultimately what I really want to do. And I'm so thankful for the experience that I had in the last 3.5 years to help me get to this point where I'm able to say, it's time. But it's a great transition. Oh, I'm so excited. And so if any of this like connected with you and you're like, oh my goodness, like I really want more help, or I really want more coaching, know that this is my heart. This is what I really love to do. I want to see you succeed. Also, know that I am going to miss my wholesale discount, man, because man, getting clothes wholesale is like but I understand that I am now on the other side. But definitely when my clothing budget is up, I'm definitely going to be looking and hounding some of you down so I can get some really cute new stuff. So holla at your girl, make sure I can join your groups and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys are having a really great day and a really great week. And I just wanted to share a little bit of my heart with you and help you know that I'm a real person. I really do have a heart for what I'm doing here, and I really want to be able to help you succeed. So I think that's pretty much it. But I hope you guys have a really great day. Thank you guys so much. And I'm so excited for what this next year, and not only year, decade, because I want this to be something that I do for a while. For this next decade is going to hold. And I know that this is the beginning of so many more so much more happiness. So thank you so much. If LuLaRoe ever watches this, thank you, LuLaRoe, for everything that you did for my family. And I am so appreciative. So thanks. And make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. And I would love to see what you guys want to hear about next. Anything else you want to hear about my journey, about how I do something, let me know. Comment below. I hope you guys have a really great day. Bye.